Hey folks, Tom here, reviewing something that I've been using for the past 2 months. I gotta say, it has met all of my expectations. It's the Alpatronix. It's a battery case for your iPhone, and like I said, I've been using it for 2 months, and I really love it. I got the gray model. It also comes in black, gold, and silver. This is how it comes shipped. It actually comes with a USB cable, and it also comes with an adapter, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. It comes with 2 different bumpers. This one is a red bumper, and this is the gray that I actually use because I like to keep it with that gray. It kind of has like an old sci-fi feel to it. And this is the actual case itself, the battery portion of it. You see your iPhone plugs right into here. That plugs right into the lightning port on your iPhone. And then the rest of this is the battery. It's a 3100 milliamp hour battery. It will charge your phone 100% for one charge and then 50% for the second charge. So I've actually charged this thing once and got 1.5 charges out of it, which is really nice. So you have your lightning port there. You simply slide it in and snap it into place, and then you add your bumper, and just snaps on like that. And it's easily removable if you need to remove it, but that's what it looks like. See, notice it does have like kind of a nice vintage sci-fi look to it. I don't think I would care much for the red, but I really like it. It has openings here for your so you can talk. It just has openings. They're not electronic or anything. It doesn't add any amplification to your vocals. It has a cutout here so you can turn to vibrate or not vibrate. I better turn to vibrate just in case I get a call. And I do like these buttons. These buttons are a lot nicer than the traditional buttons on the iPhone. These are easier to access. Same with the power button, it's a lot easier to access. You got your opening for your camera and your light, and that's what it looks like from the front. Now, the one thing that I do really, I looked at, there's another brand called Mophie that a lot of people use. And the one thing about the Alpatronix is that the Mophie doesn't have is when you plug this into your computer, your MacBook or your Mac or whatever, it actually registers with your computer, and you can offload videos, you can offload photos, you can update your iTunes or anything like that. It actually is a straight through into the camera itself or into the phone itself, whereas the Mophie doesn't do that. When you plug the Mophie into your computer, it just charges. It doesn't actually register with it and allow you to transfer photos. So a lot of people with the Mophie, they end up having to pop the bottom off of it so that they can access the lightning port and put it back on, and after a few, several removals, it won't stay on anymore. This one, you don't ever have to take it out of the case. You don't have to remove anything. And I was mentioning about the adapter. I left the adapter at work. Like I said, I've been using this thing for 2 months. And the headphone jack, because you can't use a standard headphone jack because it won't reach in far enough. So they do include a headphone adapter that you would plug into that, and then you plug your headphones into. So it's really a good case, and it's very inexpensive. So once you have it in, you simply push that button and then your phone immediately starts charging. And the battery pack is 100% charged, so it gives you an indicator down here to show you how far it is charged or discharged. So it'll go down after a full charge. This thing will go down to 2 of these little LEDs, and that means there's like 50% left, so it will charge the phone 50%. So I gotta say, I really like this. I wished it had a little bit more of a it's kind of slick, but I've gotten used to it. I wish it had a little bit more of a tactile grip to it, but like I said, I've gotten used to it. I really like it. It adds a little bit of bulk and a little bit of extra weight to the phone, because the iPhone 6 is tiny, it's thin, it doesn't weigh anything. So it did take a little bit of getting used to the size, the weight, but I've gotten used to it and I really love it. I'll put a link in the description box below. You can go check it out on Amazon if you want, and I highly recommend this thing. It has saved me a number of times when I can't get to charging it, and I just hit the thing, boom, and it starts charging. I really could have used this when I was at VidCon, because I would charge my phone, overnight, and then I'd be out at VidCon all day and taking photos and shooting video with my phone and making phone calls and stuff. By the end of the day, I would get really, really low on power, and then go out to dinner or something after that, and then I'm like, oh, there's nowhere to charge my phone. Just hit that button and your phone is charged. So I highly recommend the Alpatronix battery case for your iPhone 6. I believe it is available for other models of iPhones, but I have the iPhone 6 and it fits perfectly, and I love it. And it's rugged, it's safe. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching.